So today's agenda is one to many. Okay, so if I have two tables and I name them country and state, I name them country and state. So what will be the relationship between country and state? One country has many states. So one country has many states. What are the attributes I will have for the country? Country number and country name. And what attributes will I have for state? State number, state name, geographical area, capital city, regional language. Okay, so I will name them. So attributes of country, country number, country name, and attributes of state, state number, state name, geographical area, capital city, and language. Now, what is the only option I have in one to many? The primary key of one will become the foreign key of many table. So, which is the primary key of one? And which is primary key of many? And then what extra column I will add? The primary key of one will become the foreign key. So, which is the primary key of one? One table. C number will become. So, I will add it extra over here in blue color and call it as C number, and that will become what? That will become my foreign key. So this is my foreign key. So when they will give the question in the exam, how will they give the question? In the question they will say we have two table. By what name? Country. And they will give the attributes of the C number and C name. And they will say one more table. What is it? State. And what attributes will they tell? State number, state name, geographical area, capital city. So capital city and regional language. They will just say like this. They will not mention the foreign key name that we have to use. Once primary key will become many is foreign key, and they will say relationship between. What will they say? Relationship between state is to country is to state. Better. We better write what? Country is to state is 1 is to many. Okay, so then you have to use your logic. Which is the primary key of the one table? Which is the primary key of one table? That you will add extra as a foreign key in the many table. Okay, so which table will we create first? Why not state? Why not create state table first? Why not create state table first? Because the state table has dependency of the foreign key. So unless and until we have the primary key, then how will we get foreign key? So for that we should first have the primary key. So for that first I will create table. So in what are the steps I will do the creation and insertion? So step 1 is what? Create which table? One table. Which is one table over here? In this example it is country. Then create which table? Many table. Create which table? So first you'll always create the one table. Which is the many table example over here? State. And then which table will you insert first? In which table will you insert first? In country or in state? Country. Why? Because while inserting in the state table I will read the foreign key value. So step 3 will be insert into one table. Insert into in this example, which is the one table? Country. And then step 4 will be insert into the many table. In this case it is the state. So like this you have to follow these steps, and then step 5 is your queries. Step 5 is your solve your queries. Okay, so in the question they will give you how many queries. So they will say solve query 1, query 2, query 3 and query 4. They will just give you like this, that table names, relationship and the queries. So will I directly start solving the queries? Query solving is which step? Query solving comes at step number 5. If I have not created the tables, then I cannot start solving the query straight away. Only in your theory exams, directly start with your step 5. Directly start with your, in your theory exams, no need to create and insert records. They are just concerned with the queries. That is like they are just concerned with the, because one query 2 marks, one query, so they don't expect you to create, insert. That time is not there. But practical is 3 hours. So practical you have to do the creation, insertion, and then start with the queries. Am I understood? So now let's take an example, and now I will give you all some queries to solve over here. So this is my tables. Okay. So my first query will be uh, display the states of country India, of country, display the state names, display the state names of India. So I will have 2-3 countries, and then I will have states of those countries. So display the state names of country India. My second will be display total number of states. Display what? Total number of states of USA. So how many states are there in the country USA? Okay. Okay, very good. Next I will want to see, okay, let's take these 2 queries at least. Query 1 and query 2. At least solve this much data. So let's start. So how do we go about it? What is the first step we have to do? Create the which table? Country table. Okay. So I go to my SQL. Okay. I've already connected over here. Okay, this all data is there. So commit is there. So we'll delete this, right? We'll connect one again so that we can spool. And where do we spool? For that we have made one folder, right? So in D drive, Yola FY, in that we have SEM1, in that we have DBMS. So I'll take this folder and I'll spool in this folder. So I go to SQL. Okay. I come here. I connect. Okay, then I do spool, and I want to spool at this location, and the today's file name is by today's date. .txt. When you are spooling, .txt, and spooling has started. So which is the step 1 now? Which is step 1? Create which table? Create one table. Which is one table? Create table. Country. Which is the first column? See number. Type number of. Just give small numbers. Don't give number 15 and number 25. Just give 5. Number of 5 is sufficient. And with what is it? Primary key. Next is C name. Where char 2 of 10 is sufficient. And that's all. Okay. One table created. Now create which table? So create table state. Primary key, state number. Then State name varchar 2 of 10. Next, geographical area, that is number, and just give small number of 5. Next, capital, which is varchar of 10. Next, language spoken on that, right? And that also is varchar of 10. That's all. Semicolon, enter. Yes. Then we are not given the foreign key. So which is the foreign key? Primary key of one table, which is C number, and references, right? Which table? Country. Which column in country? C number. And now what happened? State already exists. What a shame. This table already exists by this name. So what to do if the table already exists? Change the name. Change the name of the table. So give it my state. Give it what? My state. Okay. Now if your roll number is 7, give state 7. Whatever you want to give. So I am giving what? My state. Okay. And then rest remains the same. Okay. Step 2 also done. Now step 3 is insert in the country table. So insert into country values. So let's enter. Country number 1, India. Country number 2, USA. Okay. And country number 3, UAE. Okay, UAE. Okay, 3 countries sufficient. 3 countries sufficient. And now insert into which table? Insert into state. My state, right? My state. Insert into my state. So tell me, my state number 101. My state name Rajasthan. And geographical area how much? Let's say 1000. City Jaipur. And language Marwadi. And who is the CM? Which country is Rajasthan in? Which country? So country number 1. Making sense?
Yes.
Let's add one more state. Maharashtra. देखो, we had taken how many as size while creating the country table? While creating the state table, what do I give? State name as 10. Size 10, right? How much is Maharashtra? MAH is 4. RASH is 4. And TRA. So just take this. Okay, Maharashtra. Marathi name. And Maharashtra is smaller than Rajasthan. So 700. Capital city Mumbai. And regional language Marathi. Which country? Which country is Maharashtra in? India. What is the country code of India? What is the country code of India? Not 91. Here. What is C number? 1. So it will come in country 1. Okay. Now let me add a state called Texas. Which state name? Just search for capital city of Texas. If there is US. Okay. And let's say it is of 1100. And what is the capital city? Okay. And native language is English, right? It is in which country? Which country is Texas in? What is the code of US? Austin. Okay, so the capital is Austin. And which country is in? Is Texas in? Which country? Country 2. Okay, then one more, add one more state, 103, and let's add Gujarat. Gujarat is smaller than Maharashtra.
Yes.
500. Capital city? Ahmedabad. And regional language? Gujarati. And which country is Gujarat in? 3. Nonsense. Gujarat is in UAE. What happened? Okay, I gave the same state name to Gujarat and Texas. So it is telling, please change the state name of Texas. So it will become, Gujarat will become 104. Now let's add one more state. Washington. Which country? Okay, let's add a state of UAE. Which is the state? Alan? Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi is a state or city? Dubai. So okay, अभी क्या करेंगे? चलो अभी अपने पास टाइम नहीं है. अबू धाबी तो बहुत छोटा है, 100 है. और इसका सिटी क्या है? कैपिटल सिटी अल एन है क्या? कुछ भी लिखो, आपने क्या करने का. और विच लैंग्वेज स्पोकन ओवर देयर? अरबिक. और विच कंट्री इज इट नाउ? 3. कंट्री 3 है ना, यूएई में है. ओके, एक और स्टेट ऐड कर देते हैं अपन, वॉशिंगटन. वॉशिंगटन स्टेट का नाम क्या बोला? वॉशिंगटन. लेट्स से 300 का है. कैपिटल सिटी? कैपिटल सिटी यूएस. कैपिटल सिटी इज यूएस. वॉशिंगटन. हाँ, ओलंपिया. Capital city. And which language is spoken over there? English is spoken. Okay. And which state? Which country? Country 2, right? America. Let's add one more state. Ras Al Khaimah. Ras Al Khaimah is in. Okay. Ras Al. But I have given only size 10, right? Okay. Just give Russell K. Okay, Russell KH. Very small state, 50. What is the capital city of Russell Khaimah? Let's say Sharjah. Can you give any name? Sharjah. And which language is spoken over there? Arabic. Which country is it in? 3. Right? So now if I do a select star from both the tables, how should it look like? It should look something like this. Select star from country. This is, and if I do select star from state, this is it. My state. Iowa. My state. Okay. So far, so good. Now this is the data I have got. Now which is my first query? My first query is very simple, right? What does the first query say? Display the state names of country India. So in which is country India? C number 1. Which all states have C number 1? Rajasthan, Maharashtra and Gujarat. So what is my output? Rajasthan, Maharashtra and Gujarat. So what am I going to select? So you select what you are going to output. So what are you going to output? So what are you going to select? Select S name. From how many tables we have? 2. So from country, you want to give a shortcut? The country C and my state S. My state S. Where join the 2 tables on the common column. Which is the common column? Which is the common column in both the tables? C number. This C number is of which table? And this C number is of which table? my state. So join on the common column. Where? So what will you say? Where? C dot. Once you have given a shortcut, stick to that. C equals to S dot C number. And what is the query demanding? And what? Of country India. So country India is coming in which column? Country India is coming in which column? Country India is coming in. So do I have to write the table name before that? C name? Do I have to say country dot C name? Or directly C name is sufficient? Why? Because C name is coming only in one table. Can I say where C number equals to 1? Why no? Because C number is coming in. So if a column is coming in more than one table, always prefix the table name. So is it compulsory for me to prefix the table name for C name column? No. Directly I can say what? And C name like and case sensitive. How have I written India over here? With a capital I and small NDIA. If I search for all capital, will it give me any record? Will this give me any record? Will this give me any record? No. Why no? Because data is case sensitive. So what you have to say? NDIA. So what is the output? Rajasthan, Maharashtra and Gujarat. Got it? The first query has worked. Second query now. Display total number of states of country USA. How many states are there in the country USA? Which is country USA? Country number 2. How many states are there in 2? Texas and Washington. So, what should be the output? 2. So, what should I select? Count of star. So, select what? And the rest part remains the same. So, select count of star from say where join on the common column and C name like USA. So, what is it? The USA has how many states? USA has 2 states. Yes, no, maybe. Okay. Now I want to, you all tell me how many states speak English. How many states speak English? 2 states. So I want that. So how will you give me? Display number of states which speak English. My question is display number of states which speak English language. Tell me how many are there. Look at the data. Look at the data and then tell me. How many states speak English? 2. So my answer should be 2. So what is the query for that? Same. 90% query is same. So what will you say? Select count star from where? And language like English. So once you get the format ready, then query is not a big problem. Where language like English. So how many states speak English? How many states speaks Marwadi? So if I want that, what would prompt me? So I want to display the name of the state which speaks Marwadi. Name of states which speak. There can be many states, no? Which can speak Marwadi language. So tell me. Select S name. Now I count. Now the question has changed, right? Select the state name from. Yes, from this. Where join it and language like with the capital M. So there's only one state which speaks Marwadi, which is Rajasthan. Getting it? Okay. Now looking at this data, I want you all to tell me what is the area of the biggest state? What is the area of the biggest state? I'm not asking what is the name of the biggest state. I'm asking what is the area of the biggest state. 1100. What is the area of the Viraj? Is a difference. What is the name of the biggest state and what is the area of the biggest state? What is my question? So what is the answer? 1100. I want that as the answer. So what is my question? Display the area of the biggest state. So what do we have to display? Yes. What do we select? Select geographical area. Select max of geographical area. Select what? Max of which column? Column name is, so go to the table and check. Always go to the, if you want to check the column name, just describe. Just describe which table, my state. So you will get the column names. So what will I say? Select now. Select max of what? So the column name should be same. So GEOGAREA. From country select where join the two tables. That's all right. And there is on the table we want. So directly you can just join and just leave it and give semicolon. It will give you maximum area in how much? 1100. Okay. Okay. Did this query need any help on the country table? For this query, was it necessary for me to involve the country table? No. So you can do it without the country table also, but if you all have a fixed format, stick to that. So irrespective whether country table is involved or not, if it is one to many, I will go with this format. Select the column name from both the tables where join. Okay, getting it? Yes, no, maybe. So please do now. Come.